My name is Michael Allen, and my speech is on why the president should serve a 1 6-year term. Presidents should serve a 1 6-year term. This is because senators have 1 6-year terms. Also, the president, if he wants, can get reelected. Or if with a 4-year term, he can get reelected. With this term, he doesn't have to. And he has to make a new reelection campaign, which takes a really long time. It also gives other representatives of our country a chance of being president. People, mostly state and House representatives, have been arguing about this topic. This affects y'all and me by knowing that if we don't personally like this president, we are going to have to deal with him for maybe 8 years if you guys re-elect him. But if we do like the president, he or she will serve a little longer than 4 years. Are you sure you like the president? Well, if you said no, then this law is definitely in your hand, and you can have the reassurance that he or she won't be serving for 8 years. The Senate has a 6-year term, so why not the president? Presidents should serve at the same time because the Senate want to interfere with the newly elected president's wishes or issues. Also, it's not really fair to the president to serve less than the senators. The whole entire country picked the president, only the state picked the senators. If it is a 4-year term, then the president serves less than the senators. And if it was a 4-year term, senators and the newly elected president might not be on the same page, and the senators might be on the other president's policies. If the president has a longer service period, then he or she can address more issues and things that he or she feels needs to be dealt with. Also, if the president makes a mistake, then he or she can fix them. Economical issues take a while to deal with, so with 6 years for the president, he or she can fix what they really need to have fixed. Also, the government crashes a lot and doesn't do really what it's supposed to do, so he or she can fix that. With a 6-year election term, he or she can get the grand jury and the House of Representatives to find out a good way to solve the crisis. Talking about crises, the president can have a longer period of time to figure out war and battle tactics with Homeland Security and armed forces. If the president could have a 1-year term, or if the president could have a 4-year term, or if the president could have a 6-year term, then he wouldn't be getting reelected, so he wouldn't have to have a new reelection campaign if they wanted to get reelected. It is very hard to make a reelection campaign. Campaigns take about a year, which is pretty long, so that would mean it cuts out of the president's valuable service time to our country, and it would be a shame if he or she didn't get reelected, even though you wanted him to. This is why the president should only serve a 1 6-year term. The Senate has 6 years of service. The president can work on issues he or she feels reasonable to, and he or she doesn't need a reelection campaign. This is why 6 years is good for the President of the United States of America.